basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Young's checked in for Chicago. Lowry Marketing comes in for Daniel Tice.
Handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
James outside, a 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. James has got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Right the pass to Williams. Here's Markkanen. Young trying to break free. A second chance effort. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Davis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Williams. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. And then for Los Angeles, Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Left side, Davis. Kuzma with it from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Harrell the pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. Now here's Harrell, defended by Young. And it's Harrell missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
To the paint. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Harrell. Davis has got 6. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Satoransky, the pass to Young. To the left side wing. To the middle. Plenty of space. The Lakers with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Markkanen. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Valentine.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Caruso. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And Levine here with, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 9. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team, and we should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Markieff Morris. Also, Marc Gasol is up. And it's Horton Tucker in at the two-guard position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Gasol. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Kuzma. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Young. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's White for Satoransky. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Alex Caruso.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Los Angeles. And Tice throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And so here is Chicago after LeBron James hitting the 3. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. Oh, what a dunk!
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by James.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Williams. Here's Tice. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Daniel Tice. Lowry Marketing comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Valentine in for Garrett Temple. Now here's Harrell. Davis down low. Vucevic on him. And that one's good by Davis.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's Harrell. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Bulls trail by 21. White looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Ron right side. And they double up James. Shoots over Vucevic. Harrell the pass to Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Davis has got 10.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They get it back. Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Levine's checked in for Chicago. James way outside. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James, and it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. To the inside, Young with the steal. Here's Valentine, and the Bulls with another miss. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on late.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points.